ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum for the first Mudbugs home game in about 6 weeks. The Mudbugs are happy to be back at home as they open up a two-game series against the Amarillo Wranglers. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. And tonight, the Mudbugs look to snap out of an 8-game losing streak, their longest losing streak such in their NAHL franchise history. A look into their standings right now. They're sitting in last place right now at 5-11-4 with 14 points. They trail Corpus Christi for 7th place with 6 points. The good news for the Mudbugs is they have games in hand on everybody above them in the South Division. Tonight, a big challenge as they take on the front-running Amarillo Wranglers, who are 16-5. They've swept their last 2 series, and they have 32 points on the year. They've won 8 of their past 10, including, like I said, a 4-game winning streak. So their hands will be full tonight for the Mudbugs. What the Mudbugs will get is a fresh face in the lineup. We'll see the newest tender, Mac Taylor, in the lineup. And we don't want to spoil a little bit of it, but, of course, Mac Taylor is going to be in the lineup, and a few other faces who had to miss some time last couple of weekends are back in the lineup as well. And I don't want to give anything away, but that'll be coming up in our Whataburger starting lineups. Coach Soupy was gone to tend to his wife, Miss Shanna, this last week. And, of course, Miss Shanna doing well, and that was good. It was a good, productive visit. He did rejoin the team. And the better news is Coach Rich Perron's back in the house. So he was working remotely this year as a coach, but now he will be back behind the bench as Mudbugs associate head coach Gavin Morgan is suspended 1 game after his altercation with Scott Dewar, the head coach of Odessa, and more suspensions came followed as Lucas Sedlacek was out 4 games, and Nick Miller, for his kneeing incident, is gone for 2. So the Mudbugs have some personnel changes, and they'll look to see if they can plug in the right pieces, as we'll see some new lines tonight for Coach Soupy and the defending Robertson Cup champions. We'll take a quick break and then bring you a one-on-one chat we had with head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. This is game 1 of this 2-game series, Amarillo and Shreveport. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back to the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 1 of this 2-game series. Mudbugs at last at home for the first time in 6 weeks to take on the Amarillo Wranglers. Christmas theme weekend. We're joined by Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And coach, last time out, was it an uninspiring performance against Odessa? Because it felt like it got out of hand in that second, and it felt like the game got away from you guys.
Well, I wouldn't say uninspired. These guys, they're working hard. It's just not going for them right now. And even that, what happened there wasn't out of frustration. It was out of guys sticking up for each other. We finished a hit. They didn't like it. They came at Steeler. So then after that, it was just guys sticking up for guys. And that stuff happens. This is the game of hockey, and that's just the norm as far as I'm concerned. But guys are frustrated with themselves, that's for sure, but that's not why there was fights and all that kind of stuff going on.
I know you've had some health issues at the goaltending department, and I know things went against Bobak in the second, and with some minor injuries to Bushler and Felak, was there a thought of maybe if they were healthy, you would have made a goaltending switch, but since they were not 100%, you left Bobak in there?
Yeah, at that point, I don't think so. I don't really blame the goaltender.
Sure.
Like there's always goals that goalies want back, and we are firm believers, and our goalies are firm believers that they should be able to stop every single puck, even the backdoor tap in empty netter that he may be sprawled out on. But we've got to be better in front of them. Like when they're getting chances on the doorstep, that can't happen when we have 5 guys in the D zone. So no, part of me was like, Bush was hurting a little bit, but at the same time, he was there and he was able to go if we wanted to give him the nod. But I thought Bobak was hanging tough and doing a good job fighting through it.
And then, of course, you talked about the little bit of a melee, skirmish, scuffle, whatever you want to call it, led to suspensions with Sedlacek now out 4 games, Nick Miller out a couple of games, and of course, Gavin Morgan, Mudbugs associate head coach, out a game as well. Did you think the suspensions kind of, I guess you can say, were justifiable and I guess fit what exactly occurred from both sides?
Yeah, we put in some appeals and had some discussions and stuff like that with the league, and Gawkler was suspended 1 game. They they rescinded that and gave it back. One of their guys got 4 games too on top of the appeal. He didn't have anything in the beginning, so there was some give and take there, and then there was some that just stayed the same. The knee for Miller it wasn't involved in the skirmish there at the midway through the 3rd period, so that one wasn't really touched and left alone. And then for Sedlacek, their reasoning for suspending him was the same reason why they tacked 4 games on Odessa's player. So it's you bring up questions and you talk about it, but in the end it was a little bit of give and take in the end from their initial rulings.
I have to talk about how excited are you to have Coach Rich Perrant back in the house? Obviously working remotely is one thing, but to have him along your side once again is obviously nice.
Oh, yeah, it's always nice to see new faces. Everybody was new after getting back from that road trip, right? But Rich he's fun to be around. He's a good hockey guy, and we all know that, and it's nice to have him come in. This was a planned visit right from the get-go, from the beginning of the year. So it's good timing, though, inject a little new flavor right now. So hopefully it brings a new energy in here, and everybody's excited to see him, and we're all ready to roll.
You guys are dealing with a little bit of that injury bug. I guess Jonah Copra is the most notable injury. He's still out on the blue line. Is it becoming something of extended absence? Anything serious that you have to look at?
Yeah, we were originally thinking that he might be able to be back this weekend, but the injury itself isn't much different other than it's just going to take a little longer. So really, we don't expect him to be back until after Christmas. That's just to be safe, and he's 110% physically ready to go, and hopefully no more injuries after that. So just one of those things, that guys are just going to have to continue to play hard and step up and try to do the best job they can to fill in.
Another big challenge tonight with Amarillo. They're playing good hockey, and we get to see a new face, Mac Taylor, a guy you guys tendered. Talk about what this guy presents, and he's going to be in the lineup and look to provide maybe a spark.
Yeah, he's a big body, a good, sound hockey player that can play physical but has a little bit of skill as well. So, in all honesty, teams do this a lot around the league. They bring in affiliate players that they've tendered or they're looking to tender. We even have to submit a list of 12 players to the league that that allows us to use players like this. So this is it's a great opportunity for a kid that's playing U18 to get a real taste of Mudbugs hockey. He's been to a couple training camps, and now he gets to dress in a game and regular season game, and who knows where this will lead. We did tender him, so we think there's a future with him, and nothing like getting your feet wet against Amarillo tonight.
You talk about Amarillo, and it feels like they are really kind of guided by that Latvian line, Glebs Prorohinkovs and Kristaps Krastins. Do you feel like if you can slow that line down, you do have a better chance of winning?
Yeah, I think if you can slow those guys down, it puts you in a good spot to be able to hopefully put a win on the board. But at the same time, I think this team, Amarillo's team, has really come a long way too from the beginning of the year. It used to just be that line, right? But now they've got some supporting cast there. The other lines are chipping in, and they work hard. They defend well. Their goaltending's been good. So, that's you can talk about that one line, and they are dangerous. You have to be aware of them, but they're a good all-around hockey team from the coaching on down. So it's going to be just a battle every time we play them, and I don't expect anything different tonight.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. You listen to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. First, for the Amarillo Wranglers, head coach by Harry Mahood, assistant coach Cody Gilling. At left wing will be number 25, Tommy Chinchukov. At center will be number 23, Ben Beester. And on the right wing will be number 16, Bryce Battaglia. On defense will be number 4, Oliver Bessick. And number 3, Jacob Peterson. And getting the start in nets, boy, he has been so good for Amarillo this season, will be number 1, Max Guchar. And the numbers on Guchar, 14-4 with a 2.27 goals against and a .927 save percentage. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Gavin Morgan, assistant coach Rich Perrant. At left wing will be number 29, Jake Mack. At center will be number 36, Logan Volkema. And on the right wing will be number 28, Drake Morris. It's kind of a makeshift line that they're going to try out tonight. On defense will be number 5, Trenton Heide, and number 2, Johnny Hallard. And getting the start in nets, making yet another start from Northwood, Ohio, will be number 31, Devin Boback. And for Boback, it's been kind of a tough stretch for him. He is 3-5-3. He's had some tough luck losses. His goals against is 2.87, 893 save percentage. Took a tough loss, tough series in Odessa. But he is obviously looking to get off the schneid tonight, playing in front of his dad, who made the trip. Good to see Mr. Jeff Boback in the house. And, of course, Miss Tony watching from afar away. Now, those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs coming out in their red jerseys, debuting the red 20th anniversary jerseys tonight. And, boy, they look absolutely sharp, and they're hoping to find a spark in these red jerseys. They got the white shoulder pads with the black linings, red, white numberings and letterings on the back. They'll skate from left to right. Amarillo in their white jerseys with the Wrangler logo in front, navy blue numberings and letterings on the back. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beers, sports. What more do you want? Jammin' Jalapeno is the flavored wings I went with last Sunday as I was watching football. After I took some family pictures of my own, I had to hop on over to Buffalo Wild Wings, and those were delicious, by the way. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey, also the host of tonight's post-game party. Come on out to Buffalo Wild Wings in Bossier City to see all the players, the coaches, and the staff. They'll all be there to welcome you and have a great time at Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Both teams are on the ice and ready to roll here for the first game of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the first place in the South leading Amarillo Wranglers with the best win percentage in all of the North American Hockey League. So glad you can join us here on a Friday night. Crowd still filing in here into George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. And now to play our national anthem is going to be the Benton High School Band, who came out from Benton. So glad to have them with us. They'll be serenading us throughout the game. And they are a terrific band. Now we ask they'll please rise wherever it may be. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem from the Benton High School Marching Band, who was here, and now the Mudbugs and the Wranglers will get ready to go. Devin Boback to my left, Max Guchar to my right. If you've seen Devin Boback before a game, he is probably one of the most laid-back, coolest cucumbers you'll ever really come across. He is very laid back, always positive, and he knows that this team's in a funk, and he is working really hard. Of course, hands-on with Rich Perrant this last week as he is in town. Glad to have him with us, back behind the bench alongside Jason Soupy Campbell. Mudbugs in their 20th year of Mudbugs hockey. Their slowest start in the North American Hockey League has been this season, just a third of the season in, and they are 5-11-4. They know that they have 40 games left to turn it around. That's 2/3 left in this campaign. It's going to be Ben Beester and Logan Volkema at center ice for the Landers. Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram opening puck drop. Of course, the debut of number 15, Mac Taylor. Alongside the left wing, he'll be with Gotinski and Roginski. Face-off won there by Amarillo, and they'll chop it back. Now to the far side it goes. Peterson pelts it on over to the near side there to Besic. Besic leads it off the stick now of Chunchukov, and the puck rolls in deep to the right of Bobak. Now to the far corner. Good pursuit there by Beester to hold the zone along the far corner. Now behind Bobak because he's a good spectator. That's Heidi trying to dig it out of trouble. Now chopped up ahead there to Mac. Mac will flip it up ahead, far side there to Volkema, and Volkema will just lodge it in to the Amarillo zone and go chase it down. Now to the near corner it goes. Played back up top, but nobody was there, and it's fetched down there by Bell. Back into his own zone there to Gockler. Off the near side boards and all the way down. Should be icing on the reigning champions, and it is. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Raisin Canes. Flavor it, savor it. You know what I like to do. Canes, Caniac combo, 10 packs of Louisiana hot sauce. You mix it into the cane sauce, and you call it Chet's Clawsome Sauce. One Love, Raisin Canes, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. If you do it, hashtag it, Chet's Clawsome Sauce. I've gotten Roy Lang, longtime Shreveport Mudbugs beat writer on board. Tommy Scott's given it a whirl, and he's liked it as well. Played up now to the far side. Played out free there to Brimmer. Brimmer now avoids a hit. He'll just knock it into the far corner behind Guchar. Now along to the left side. Good movement here by Amarillo as they're able to fork it back out to center. Intercepted there by Carney. Carney now works it into the near corner. That's Aiden Carney lined up with Pro Rahinkops and Kristaps Scrastens. This is the top line, and a penalty coming up to Shreveport. Looks like a tripping infraction. And Amarillo's going to go on the game's first power play. And that penalty comes just 1:11 in to the opening period. Tripping on Connor Gato. He is not particularly a fan of that call. And Amarillo is going to lug out their second best power play in the league at 27.3. Shreveport's PK, better, brought to you by First Choice Personnel at 83.1, ranked 13th best in the league. Boy, this is a machine for Harry Mahood. And the puck now is just lofted all the way down. Good job there by Heidi off the initial faceoff win there by Onstad. Now along the right side. That's Pro Rahinkops. He'll level it back. Far side there to Schmizzy. Comes around the right side. He'll angle it in off the near side boards. Held in there, now pinned up against the wall, banked off the near side boards all the way down. Good job there by Onstad to clear it. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. Good start to this one. First power play of the night for Amarillo in a scoreless affair. 40 seconds gone by. Besic comes in around the left side. Intercepted, puck lifted but not out. Kept in there by Sofo. Now Sofo has it at the point. He works it now to the near half wall. Besic will just park it down low. Taken there by number 5, Cleary. Now played back to the point. Working it around now. Right wing. Quick wrister there by Schmizzy. Gets blocked. Played back to the right point. Held in there by Sofo. Drop down low now. Near side there to Cleary. He'll wing it back over to Besic. Elevator back up top. Sofer now to the right point. Grabbing it there is Schmizzy. Back to Sofo. Sofo now plays a ring around the Rosie to the near side. Now to the near corner. Played back. Left wing circle. Now to the near side. Quick shot there from the corner by Cleary is smothered up there by Bobak. And Bobak with a routine stop along the short side. And we are 2:33 in to the opening period. Still no score. And this first period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Face off, tied up, one there by Carney to the near side. Now he works it back up top. It goes over to Peterson. Quick wrister there from the near circle by Pulfy, goes wide. Now played to the top of the point. Back to Scrassens. Quick shot, didn't get much on it. Along the end boards, puck now whipped around the near side boards and all the way down. Good clear there by Hallard. Down to 10 seconds left on the game's first power play. Wranglers one last chance. 3:10 gone by here in the opening period. Here's Prorahinkovs. Comes around. Good toe drag. Intercepted there by Mitchell. Nudged up ahead. Out of the box. Here comes Gato. 2-on-1. Throwing it back. Backhand shot there by Morse. It was bouncing on a stick. And it goes wide. Now to the left point. Moore will mail it into the far corner. Through the slot. It gets knocked down. Now Mitchell a drive. It gets blocked in front there by Sofo. Puck now bounced back out to center. Now mishandled a little bit there by Moore. But it's taken there by Mitchell. Along to the right side there to Onstadt. Now played up ahead. Puck flipped in there by Koklachev, and the Russian Bear gets to work with Fetchko and Onstadt on his line. Quick shot there, tipped on its way through. It went wide into the near corner. Koklachev now will cycle it in. Intercepted there by Sofo. Now battling for it along the near corner. Played out free there by Pulfy. That's Mate Pulfy, a good hockey name. Hard hit along the top of the grill. Oh, another hard hit. And we got a little bit of a scuffle in front of that Amarillo bench. Looked like a hit up high, and the helmet came off. Koklachev just finishing off his check, and we get a break in the action. 4:11 gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Still no score. Big hello to the Fetchkos. Tuning tonight from Michigan. Glad to have Miss Melissa, Mr. Joe, little sister Gabby, and it looks like a penalty's coming up to Shreveport. That door's opening up. I think they got Bell. Amarillo's going to go back on the man advantage. Amy Baker on the task here. Try to help out Luca Munoz, who got his bell rung up pretty good. Amarillo did not travel their trainer, so Amy Baker's getting to work, and she's got double duty. And not a better trainer in the league than Amy Baker. She is the best. I'm biased as I say that, but boy, she is always looking to be a better trainer. She knows every little thing that goes on in every part of your body. Oh, they're going to equal it up. They're going to get Hendrickson as well, so we're going to get 4-on-4 hockey. It's going to open up the ice a little bit for the Mudbugs and the Wranglers in a scoreless affair. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Porter's Fine Dry Cleaning. Their vision to create a means by which people can feel and look their best. A little bit of a delay here as they got to fix the ice a little bit. We'll take a quick break. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Still a little bit of a delay as they're trying to clean up some particles on the ice. Reminds us our next home game tomorrow night, the Mudbugs and the Wranglers Teddy Bear Toss Night. We do it every season, and it's a great cause to really give the kids who are starving for gifts a great Christmas. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to tickets.georgespond34.com, the finale of this two-game series, 7-11 puck drop. Battled, won there by Onstadt. Along to the right side, Fetchko will just forward it in to the Wrangler zone. Cleary to the far side, spun around there by Peterson. Now along to the right side. And now a little bit of a turnover. Now behind the cage, Schmizzy's going to kind of glide back for Amarillo. Along to the left side, Bessick tried to bang it through, intercepted there by Gato. Gato and Fetchko, well, they just worked it back into the Amarillo zone. Along to the left side. Puck now worked in and took a hard hit. That was Brimmer laying the blow. Played through the neutral zone. Sofo along to the right side. Mishandled there by Schmizzy. Good hard check there by Brimmer as he's starting to play bulldozer on the ice once again. Boy, Brimmer's got one of those blessed bodies you see once in a while. And when I say a while, like every 2-3 years, because he is built, he's big, fast, charismatic, and just a very good-looking hockey player. As a break in the action for icing back in the Mudbug zone. Big hello to the Brimmers tuned in tonight. Mr. Kent, Miss Lynn, and the rest of the Brimmer bunch back in Markham, Canada. I've learned more about Markham throughout this road trip from Austin. He's told me a few stories. I've been quite entertained. Along to the left side. Now intercepted there by Koklachev. He'll rim it in deep. Volkema's going to go chase it down, but Sofo got there first. Now off the stick of Scrastons. Played through the neutral zone. Handled there by Koklachev. He'll flip it back to Gockler. Now to the near side there to Mitchell. Mitchell now leads it up ahead. Right side there to Volkema. He'll skate in 2-on-2. Now 3-on-2 as the trailer was Gockler. But the puck is knocked out of trouble there by Evan Burkle of Amarillo. Now along to the right side. Stretch pass off the stick of Volkema. In deep into the Amarillo zone. Slowed down there by Guchar. 6:15 gone by here in the first period. Still a scoreless affair off the left side. Puck redirected into the Bug zone, but it goes down the length for icing. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Get your fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, and mantles and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or log on to fireplacespecialties.net. Fireplace Specialties is your fireplace headquarters. Great time, especially during the Christmas season, to get a fire going. It's a little cooler outside, a little warmed up a little bit here in the south. This little plays tricks on you a little bit. But it's going to get cooler as we head on into the next couple of weeks. Along to the left side, Bessick will just loft it in off the glove of Bobak. Now played back behind the net of the Bugs. That's Roginski along the right side. Mishandled there by Gotinski. Gotinski and Roginski, get used to it. Those two have been paired up quite a bit this season. Now along the right side, that's Mac Taylor, the new Mudbug, making his debut. He'll mail it back out to center. Now up the middle, he has played up ahead there to Gato. Gato's got it. One man to beat. Quick wrister blocked in front. Trying to get it on net. Now ricochets back out to center. Brimmer's going to steer it back for his blue line. Heidi now to Hallard. Hallard's got it. He'll yank it back over up the middle of the ice there to Heidi. He just knocks it off the near side boards in deep into the Amarillo zone. Intercepted. Brimmer's got it. Brimmer skates in. And a good hit from behind there by, it looked like it was Spinner along the back to knock him off the puck. Lowell Spinner. Or rather, Michael Spinner. I know a Lowell Spinner, but that has nothing to do with hockey. Off the near side boards, in deep, and nobody cares. Hallard, a drop back pass, intercepted along the near side. Hard check there. That was the one, that was the captain steal, laying Carney a little how-do-you-do blow. Here's Onstadt, burst of speed. Here comes the Zeeland, Michigan native. Comes around, gets knocked off the puck into the near corner. Good along the end boards, along the near corner. Fetchko will just thread it into the far corner. Back to Onstadt. Intercepted there by Henriksen. And Henriksen throws it off the near side boards. Intercepted there by Fetchko. Now taken back out and flipped all the way down. It's a good clear there by Evan Burkle. Goes all the way down for a soft clear. No icing. Bell played up ahead. Koklichev a shot. Blocked in front. Intercepted. Back the other way. Here comes Burkle. One man to beat. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Far circle. Quick shot. Save made there by Bobak. Kept in there by Peterson. Thrown over to Bessick. Quick shot goes wide of Bobak. Behind the Mudbugs net now. Taken there along far side. Bell led up across there to Fetchko. He grabs it. Fetchko a little dance move along the far circle. Quick shot. Good stick there by Peterson to knock it into the protective netting for a break in the action. And we get a break in the action. 11:03 remaining here in the first period. Still no score. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Big hello to the Arby's. Don and Miss Barbara, who could not come down to George's Pond, dealing with some vehicle issues, but we're glad to have them on our YouTube cast, tuned in tonight. One of the most devoted Mudbugs fans who really never miss a game, either if it's tuned in on the broadcast or here physically. And we're glad to have them with us, and we hope their vehicle situation improves. I had my own vehicle adventures on this 6-week road trip, as I couldn't stay with the team for the full 5.5 weeks, but went back and forth for the first 3 legs, and then was here for stayed with the team for the final 2 weeks. So the Mudbugs had to tolerate me for just 2 weeks out of the 5.5, and that was probably more than they could handle. Oh, hard check into the near half wall there by Hallard on Carney. Now behind the net of Bobak. Heidi's got it. Heidi along the far side. Bounces off the far side boards. Intercepted there by Gato. Gato now wants to rush up the ice. He'll rattle it off the near side boards. Brimmer in on the pursuit. Quick shot there by Steele. It might have got a piece of Guchar's pad, but he made the alert stop as the puck now just popped back into the Mudbug zone, but it gets a protective netting. The Mudbugs will be back on the road next weekend. So just as fast as they could unload their suitcases, they'll have to load them up again for a series in El Paso once again. El Paso County Coliseum for a 2-game series next Friday and Saturday. Mudbugs will head out midweek. And I will not be driving on that one. I will be jumping on the bus, as I most normally do in 99.999% of the time. 3-on-3. Fetchko couldn't get through the neutral zone. It got blocked. Played back to Gockler. I'm happy to be on that bus, by the way. That's a lot of fun to hop on and socialize with the guys. Get to know their story just as much as they try to learn about mine. They got a little bit more to tell than I do. Along to the right side of Bobak. Backing up Bobak is David Felak. Good to have him healthy again, as he suffered an upper body injury that kind of plagued him the last 2-3 weeks. Bell's got the puck. Not much going on. Bounced up ahead. Good lead pass. Max got it. Quick shot. In and out of the glove of Guchar. Good pursuit now, far corner. Mudbugs trying to grab it. Now flipped out of trouble there, I believe, by that spinner. Errant pass picked up there by Doherty. Doherty not fully 100% from what I'm hearing, but he is in the lineup battling through it. Now up the middle of the ice, Beaster is just going to bomb it back into the Mudbug zone. Looks like we got a whistle, and I believe it's an offside on Amarillo. Evan Mitchell getting in a little bit of a verbal exchange with Battaglia and Chunchukov. Mr. Mitchell in the house tonight. We saw Mrs. Mitchell and Mitchell's little brother. And now Mr. Mitchell. I have yet to spot him, but I've been warned by Mitchell's adoring billets, Miss Beth and Mr. Mark Woods, that he will be in the house. So I will usually spot Miss Beth Woods, which isn't hard to do. She's usually easy to recognize, and see if Mr. Mitchell is around the vicinity so I can share a warm greeting. Now up the middle of the ice through the neutral zone. Puck now just wailed back in there by Amarillo's Battaglia to the far corner. Popped around. Roginski will rake it back to the far side, but mishandled there by Taylor. That's Mac Taylor, the newest Bug, associated player this season. Now along the far side, pass errant back to the neutral zone and slid back on over to Peterson. Now to the near side it goes to Bessick, and it's worked back in to the Mudbug zone. Of course, Mac Taylor from the same place that Burke Simpson was born, Kitchener, Ontario. Along to the right side there to Palfy. Palfy now powers one toward the net. It goes wide of Boback. Now along the end boards, Mitchell tries to grab it. Less than 8 to go in a scoreless period, which hasn't seen much for both teams. Now flipped back, right side there to Hallard. Hallard lead pass, missed the stick of Steele. It's going to go down the length for icing on the Bugs. The Mudbugs, losers of their last 8 straight, have not won in November. And they're hoping a new month can bring them some wins. They know they can turn this around as fast as it has spiraled against them. But they have better hurry up before time starts to run out. Face off to the left of Boback. Face off one there by Amarillo. Quick shot. Oh, it got the shoulder of Boback from the far corner there by Peterson. Now Bessick's pass intercepted. Tied up stick there with Steele, and now we got a whistle. Looks like a penalty's coming up, and this one's going against Amarillo. And the Scott Powerline power play will get to work for the first time this evening. A holding infraction on Bessick. Mudbugs Scott Powerline power play. Ranked 13.4%, good for 24th out of 29 teams. They got to be better. Amarillo's PK not bad, 14th best at 82.8. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission show. We caught up with Mudbugs assistant coach Rich Perron. Haven't seen him in a while, and so it was a refreshing coach's face this last week. And, of course, he's behind the bench alongside Jason Soupy Campbell due to the one-game suspension dealt to Gavin Morgan. Intercepted there by Amarillo. And the puck is gunned down the length of the ice there by Burkle. First power play of the night for Onstad and the Bugs. Puck now cycled into the near corner. Onstad's got it over to Koklachev near half wall. Park down low there to Onstad, trying to give it back to Koklachev. Intercepted, played back to the right point, held in there. Far circle, Mack toward the net, and it went just wide. And kept in there by Fetchko. Good job there. He'll flip it in deep there to Koklachev, and he'll just yank it in along the end boards there by Mack. Mack chops it back over to Koklachev. Koklachev now stick tied up there along the back by Pro-Rahinkovs. Now Sofo's in there. Worked out free. On Fetchko, fired toward the slot. Glove save made there by Guchar. As Fetchko put a lot on it. And he glided through the slot. And a nice save made there by Guchar with 1:01 remaining here in the Scott Powerline power play. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Coors Light, the official beer of Chillin' the Claws Up. Coors Light, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey since we came back into the North American Hockey League. Face off to the left of Guchar, battle at one there by the Bugs. To the right point now, Gato works it in near half wall, thrown toward the net. It's knocked off the skate of Peterson into the near corner. Mudbugs hold the zone, level back, Hallard, and mishandled there by Steele. It was bouncing on a stick, and the puck now is cleared down the length of the ice. Good job there by Peterson. 6:10 remaining here in the opening period. 35 seconds left on the game's first power play for Shreveport. Hallard along the left side will drop it off there for Steele, and Steele will just slice it into the far corner, now taken there by Peterson, and Peterson will muscle it down the length of the ice. Slowed down there by Boback. Leads it up ahead to the right side there to Gato. He'll glide it back to Hallard. Gato along to the far side there to Volkman. He'll zip it back in to the near corner. Held in there by Brimmer. Good job there by Brimmer. Thrown back up top. Far circle. Drop down low. Now to the right point. Mitchell thrown across. Good stick there by Henriksen to knock it out of trouble. Mudbugs 0 for 1 on the man advantage. As the puck is gashed all the way down. There by Carney, and both teams will reset now as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 5:15 remaining here in the opening frame. Still no score. To the right of Guchar. Play to the left point. Moore guns one toward the tip. Score! It might have hit off the stick of Roginski. Mudbugs get the game's first goal. Shreveport 1, Amarillo's nothing. And that's the bounce and tip in front that the Mudbugs have been looking for weeks. Reigning champions 1, Amarillo nothing. Time of the goal. 14:53 of the opening frame. Bugs 1, Wranglers nothing. I think it was tipped in front. We'll get the official call in just a moment. Boy, how important was it to get the crowd into the game early? Especially playing your first home game in 6 weeks. Mudbugs check one task off the box, or off the list rather. And if it's Roginski's, it's his first as he set up the screen in front. It's going to be Gunnar Moore. He gunned it from the left point. Logan Gotinsky will get the only assist, and the Sin City native has got his first as a Mudbug. How about that? Way to go, Gunnar Moore. Roginski set up the screen, and that's how it was all made possible. Shreveport on top, 1-0. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Shift after a goal as Bessick will bang it in behind the net of Boback. Intercepted. Scraston's got it. Along the far corner. Now along to the right side. Bell will sling it back. Logan Gotinsky gets the only helper on Moore's first of the campaign. Now 2-on-2. Here comes Steele with Gato. Drop back to Gato. It went behind his stick. And now bouncing around to the near corner. Mudbugs hold the zone to the right point. Gockler rips one toward the net. There was a stick in front, and it gets knocked down in front by Pro-Rahinkovs. Played back out to center and just dumped back in there by Steele. Played there by Guchar. 4:20 remaining in the first. Mudbugs break the ice early as they're up 1-0. Now off the stick of number 15, that's Scraston's, and it goes in deep. Now played back into the middle of the ice. Here's Fetchko with a burst of speed. Good stick there by Spinner. And now the Mudbugs come in offsides. Coca-Cola truck in the house just outside George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. What a sight that is. A lot of neat stuff. Mudbugs fans could have checked out before the game. And also maybe glide on over there between intermissions. Why not? Face-off one there by Amarillo. Now along the right side. Puck now just wheeled back in. Bouncing around right side. Mudbugs have it. That's Moore. Moore now will squib it back in. We got a shooken up Amarillo. That looked like it was number 23, Beaster, who got shooken up. Along the left side, here's Cleary. Comes right back in. Shoots it wide of Boback. 3.5 remaining in the opening frame. Now along the end boards. Gotinski will just chop it back to the near corner. Held in there by Bessick. He shoots a puck wide. Chopped at there by Peterson. Now blocked, played back out to center. And now intercepted, 2-on-1. And now a little opening near corner. Schmizzy a drive. Glove save made there by Boback as he trapped it along the chest. It's a difficult save made there by Boback. But he makes it with 3:06 remaining here in the opening frame. Boy, he trying to build some confidence. Playing with a lead, so important. Gunnar Moore lights the lamp at 14:53. Mudbugs have the early 1-0 lead. Face off in the left wing circle, deep in the Mudbug zone. One there by Amarillo. Here's Scraston's. Top of the point. He works it in now. Far circle. Far shot. Oh, that got a piece of the right pad of Boback through traffic. He made the stop. Oh, what a hard check there as Steele rings the bell of Scraston's. That's your Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. The captain laying the lumber. Along now to the near half wall. Hallard skates in. Far shot through the slot. There by Gato. It went wide. Now into the far corner. 2.5 remaining here in the opening frame. 1-0 lead in favor of Bugs hockey. Taken there by Amarillo. My goodness, what a hit there by Steele. And now along to the near corner. That's that power safety, that physical power safety in Steele. He's a longtime football player just as much as he was a hockey player. And he credits a lot of his physicality due to his football playing days. Off the stick now of Morse as it is strucken back in to the Amarillo zone. Mack can't grab it. Palfy's got it. Now along the far side. Intercepted. Now along to the far corner. Taken there by Morris to the left point. Volcom, a dance move. Quick shot blocked in front. That's a good job there by Palfy. I'm going to have to see if Mate Palfy is related anyway to Ziggy Palfy, if any longtime hockey fans, maybe older Mudbugs fans might, or older hockey fans in general might remember that name. That was one of my favorite names growing up. Ziggy, short for Zygmunt. Blocked. That's a name drop from yours truly. Not much going on. Britalia's got it. He'll work it around the clock to the left point there to Spinner. Quick wrister. Blockered away there by Boback. 1:05 remaining here in the opening frame. Thrown in front. Taken away there by Mack. Mack now works it out free. He's got Koklachev with him. Mack's just going to whack it in to the Amarillo zone. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. 1-0 lead for Shreveport. Into the near corner. Onstad along the back. Taking a check. Onstad trying to hold the zone, though, and he does. Onstad, good move to the left point. Quick wrister in front. Save made. Bouncing around there was Koklachev. Held in there. Right point. Hallard will just park it in. Took a weird bounce. Koklachev's there. Held in there now. Heidi rips one toward the net. On its way through. That's an alert save made there by Guchar as it changed direction and speed. Held in there. Onstadt. Quick shot. Score! Ozzy! Austin Brimmer. Top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine. Mudbugs 2. Wranglers nothing. Great work from Onstadt as he dishes it over to Brimmer. And Brimmer bangs it top shelf. Mudbugs on top, 2-0. It's a late period goal, 1949. And the Mudbugs are on top by a couple. Oh my gumbo, what vision from Onstadt. The fine Brimmer around the far circle, and he wired that baby home. And the Mudbugs are getting things rolling late here in the first. For Brimmer, goal number 7 on the campaign. All due to the apple provided from Jacob Onstadt. Boy, the emotion from Austin Brimmer. Like a kid on Christmas Day. Mudbugs looking for some gifts early. And they've been able to open up a couple tonight as they have a 2-goal lead. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Far side there by Todorov. He'll tap it back in deep behind the cage of Bobak. Now Besic holds the zone near corner, and that'll do it. Hard hit after the whistle. That was Steele on Carney, and now we got a little bit of a scuffle. Todorov's in there, and that'll do it. Trenton Heidi gets the secondary helper. So Heidi and Onstadt assist on Brimmer's 7th of the campaign. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food Pharmacy first intermission show. Brimmer and Gunnar Moore light the lamp. Shreveport on top of Amarillo, 2-0 after 1 period of play. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Back after a long time working remotely, Mudbugs assistant coach, Coach Rich Perrott. Coach, first of all, welcome back.
Yeah, it's been it was nice to smell the arena again here. It's been I know the team and the boys have been on the road trip for a long time, and it was always planned that I was coming here after, so I'm really excited being here.
What's it like working remotely? I mean, explain the differences, because you were with us obviously physically all the time, for two seasons, of course, winning a championship last year. What's it been like working remotely?
Well, it's been good family-wise. I do miss the game. I miss the guys. I miss being behind the bench. I'm going to get a little taste of it tonight. But I miss being there from start to finish. But, I have the family life. And so, being gone almost parts of 3 years, it was time to kind of make an adjustment. So I work remotely. I watch the games from home. I meet with the goalies every week on a Zoom meeting, and we go through through the games. So it's done really well. Instead of them being at my desk here in George's Pond, I'm at my desk at home.
I talked to Devin Boback, and he's obviously starting tonight, and he talks about how he looks forward to those video sessions with you. And I wanted to ask you about Boback and Bushler, and first with Boback. I know the struggles are there, and this 8-game losing streak is not fun for anyone. And of course, I guess goaltending does get that last blame because they're the last line of defense, and you've been there. You know what that's like. What's he been battling, and what are the things that you look for in Boback?
Well, I think what happens is like you said, there's kind of been this big snowball that keeps getting bigger, and you're trying to find a way to eliminate it. I think when it comes to Devin is that, like this week we've been working on getting back to basics, because what happens when you're not winning and things aren't going, you start to go away from what you normally do and what you have success with, because you want to try something different. So we've really focused on Devin this week to get back to basics. And don't waver no matter what happens. And, I think he started connecting the dots into that aspect too. And, there's pressure on the goalies as well, like you said. I mean, the forwards make mistakes, there's the D-man. If the D-man makes mistakes, there's the goalie. But if the goalie makes a mistake, he's picking a puck out of his net. So, but that comes with the territory and the job. And so you got to take on those pressures. But I think Devin's, has done a good job, and I think everybody needs to do better, including goaltending, and but I'm feeling really good about tonight. I
wanted to ask you about Bushler. This is a guy you worked with in his young teenage years, both French Canadians. He's been battling a lower body injury. Do you feel like there's a sense of maybe a confidence issue with him? Because I know his last time out, it felt like things went against him.
Yeah, he had a similar thing as Devin as well, and Bush was, I felt like he was thinking too much in nets instead of just reacting and sticking to the game plan and sticking to fundamentals. Even this week, working with the goalies and Bush not practicing, had him on the ice for the teachings. And but he's a kid that's he's an 0-2, and when you have to find that confidence, and obviously sometimes a goalie doesn't play well, but they win the game, and it builds a little bit of confidence. So if you let in a one bad goal and you lose the game, it decreases the confidence. So we're working on him, getting him empowered, getting him confident, working with him to get him back in the lineup. But, we're really comfortable with Devin.
And then lastly, David Felak, I don't want to leave him out. He is dressing tonight. He has started one game, and he's obviously battled an upper body injury. He's going to dress, and he's one of those guys just waiting for that opportunity. And I know most players, have been in that situation. Do you have to talk to him one-on-one? What's his, I guess you can say, train of thought at this point?
Well, and the good news is that I have a lot of experience personally in that realm, because it happened to my son that played for the Mudbugs 3-4 years ago, where he was the third goalie. He had to keep his confidence up. He played 3 games that year. We loaned him out, and he played for 6 weeks, played some games. But, yeah, so it's really just to keep that rapport with him and keep him upbeat, confident. Obviously, injury-wise, you can't do too much. But, he's got to wait his turn, and him to be fully ready when he gets his opportunity. And, who knows when that will come.
You mentioned Richie Perrott. I wanted to ask you, he's in Oswego, and have you had time to be able to watch him? Because I know that was something you wanted to do, the fact that now you're working remotely.
Well, I haven't gone to Oswego yet this year. I'm probably going in the new year. Saw my younger son a lot in Atlanta, but Richie, I'll probably go see him probably January, February. we'll probably make a trip up there. I went last year to settle them in, but they didn't have a season, so I've been there, but I haven't seen him play live. I watch him remotely. I teach him remotely, right. So it's a great relationship, and he calls me every day. So.
There's a couple of things. I heard he's rooming with former Mudbugs blue liner Ryan Dickinson, and I heard Richie's quite the cook, and I heard he has a lot of credit to do to your youngest daughter, Raquel.
Yeah. Well, first of all, my wife's a great cook, and Raquel has kind of brought that along, and Richie really picked it up. I mean, Dickie, it was great to see Dickie on FaceTime and stuff like that, and obviously I coached him for 2 years here, and especially with the defense, I coached the defense, and and so the former Mudbugs, reunited in college, and that's always a good start. And and Dickie doesn't cook, so like Richie just picked it up, and even other teammates are coming over now. They get a whiff that someone's cooking, and other teammates are coming over. So he's built himself a little mini chef kitchen over there, and but he's enjoying college and loving life.
We're talking to Mudbugs assistant coach Rich Perrant, and you do get to spend more time with Ryan Perrant. You do have a role with Atlanta, and talk about that and how nice that is to be able to work with your youngest son.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, he's playing in a lower division junior hockey, but he still just turned 18, and he's playing with 20-year-olds, and that's what I wanted for him. And he's doing really well. Started off a little slow and really picked it up. Second leading scorer on the team. He's on the first unit of the power play. He's on the PK. The coach really likes him, likes his hockey IQ on the ice, and he's another kid that my son and I watch his games sometimes live. It's only a 5-hour drive, so I go there quite often, and then I watch him remotely and I coach him remotely. So I got my hands a little everywhere, Chet.
Lastly, before I let you go, I know an 8-game losing streak is not fun, and then they were winless in the month of November. Do you see them close? Do you see signs of them turning this around? And obviously, that's something that the coaching staff has got to be able to work on just as much as the players do.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying not to focus behind what's been going on. Like, we really want to concentrate on tonight. This is, they're a playoff team right now, and sometimes you just got to stop the bleeding. And if we can come out tonight in front of our home crowd, we're excited to be back at home, and we pull off a win tonight. That could be the first click that you need to now. And winning's a habit and losing is a habit. So we just got to get on the habit of winning, and it starts tonight with Amarillo.
That's Mudbugs assistant coach Rich Perrant. Thanks for the time, and we really enjoy it.
Yeah, thanks, Chet. Good to be back.
We'll be back more after these messages here on the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Special treat with us, a couple of Mudbug corporate partners, but dear friends of the Mudbugs organization, the Team Solon Foundation, and Ronnie and Bridget Peterson. Not only are they part of the Team Solon Foundation, they're billet families, they're game ice officials, and we'll get to more of that. But first, for the Team Solon Foundation, just talk about how this all got started, Ronnie.
Well, shortly after Solon passed in early 2019, we wanted to do something to honor his memory and also help the local hockey community. So we started the charity of Team Solon Foundation to help pay for kids in the local area to start playing hockey.
And talk about the big event that really kind of, I think we launched it, so to speak, was that deck hockey tournament last year. It seemed like you guys raised a lot of money, and obviously for a great cause.
Yes, the deck hockey tournament in 2019 was our biggest event and really our first event, and we're overwhelmed with the community support that we have gotten. Had a lot of great corporate sponsors in that and raised a lot more money than we ever thought was possible, which has translated into more kids playing hockey than we thought we were going to have.
And we have Bridget with us as well, and I wanted you to talk about the board because there's more than just you two that have done an outstanding job putting their hours of work in.
Yeah, we have Charlie Dew, who's been longtime family friends with us. Solon, she's an aunt to Solon, and she's our treasurer. We came up with this idea with her, and then we added Christy Lang, who was the most recent member, and then our last member is Stephen McNeil, kind of like another uncle to Solon. They put all of our ideas together and just kind of run with them.
I wanted to ask you about this year because you weren't able to do the deck hockey tournament due to COVID. Were you able to kind of find ways to substitute that, and what'd you guys do?
Yeah, a lot of people that had pre-registered because it was heartbreaking to not have the tournament, but we've done shirts that should be in anytime now, and then we're doing some hoodie orders and just kind of doing a few things here and there. But we have a good deal of.
What's been the overall response in trying to get help for kids that need help and that you're trying to help for hockey? What's been the overall response?
Well, we've had, as far as taking in donations, we've had incredible support even in the time of COVID when we hadn't been able to do much as far as taking in donations and getting money to be able to help kids. The hardest part that we're having right now is just getting our name out there so people know that this is available. That's why we're partnering with the Mudbugs this year. Got our name on the Dasher boards. We really appreciate you helping us getting our name out there so people know that these scholarships are available so they can use them.
We're talking to Ronnie and Bridget Peterson from the Team Solon Foundation here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. And Ronnie, I wanted to ask you, away from the Team Solon Foundation, you guys decided to do some billeting, and I know that's something you guys have been wanting to do for a long time. You got one knucklehead, and you got one guy who's kind of grounded. You got Colin Doherty, who's bouncing off the walls, and you got Chris Hedden, who's probably the calm, cool cucumber. Is that the way it's been in the house between those two?
Oh yeah, they're both really great young men, but they are polar opposites. One who kind of keeps to himself and likes to just do his thing, and the other one who's a social butterfly and is always out going somewhere, doing something with somebody. But we couldn't be more blessed with the players that we have this year.
Bridget, I wanted to ask you about the billet experience, being a mom, to Miss Sammy, and now she has two big brothers, and is she able to have that relationship with the two boys and Colin Doherty and Chris Hedden?
Oh yeah, she loves annoying them. Whenever they're outside, she wants to be right in the middle of them. If they have other guys over, it's like, leave them alone, give them their space. But they're great. They'll go outside and shoot hockey pucks with her. There's a neighbor that comes over, and if they see them out there, they're out there showing them how to use the sticks and shoot the puck, and it's a great experience for all of us.
How's the cooking been for two hockey players? I'm sure they have big appetites, and have you been able to introduce them to any kind of Louisiana cuisine?
We have. Colin is big into gumbo and jambalaya, but there tend to be grazers. They kind of eat here, an hour later eat again, so it's kind of getting on that schedule. Been an adjustment, but it's been good.
And I wanted to ask both of you, and I'll start with Ronnie. Was being a billet maybe one of the reasons why you scaled back being a game ice official? I've seen you there once in a while. I know Bridget stepped away from it, and I'll talk to Bridget in a minute about it. But was that the reason you guys kind of scaled back, because you guys wanted to maybe enjoy the game from a different perspective?
Well, I've always been kind of a on and off again, off ice official, usually just helping out when they really needed somebody because somebody was out sick or on vacation or whatever. Usually I'm in the stands watching our daughter, so I wasn't able to always help. So that's kind of always my role. It's just a fill-in guy when they needed somebody.
The one who sorely missed, and I'm not going to lie, is every time I look down at every home game, I always used to seeing Bridget. I mean, probably since day one, since we started here in the North American Hockey League. And probably the most, comical thing is when you're frantically running towards the goal judge. And seemingly you've never gotten injured. But do you miss it, or is that something that you made that decision, like, look, I do want to step down this year. I want to enjoy the game from a different perspective. I'm a billet mom. What kind of went into the decision?
It was a hard decision to make. I loved it as a part of the game that I didn't know until the Bugs came back. But it was a decision that took a long time to consider, weighed my options. But I needed to scale back. I'm also going to school full time, so between that and with COVID happening and never knowing if my daughter was going to be in school, out of school, and I wanted to enjoy the game from a different side again, be a fan again.
Before I let you guys go, what is the easiest way for somebody to reach out to you? I've been able to plug the Facebook page, and I know that's probably the best outlet.
Yes, right now the best outlet is just to message us on the Facebook page, just Team Solon Foundation on Facebook. Currently, I have purchased teamsolon.com, and we are working on a website. Don't know when that'll be live yet, but it's in the works. But Facebook page is the best way to get a hold of us.
Is there anything you wanted to add, Bridget, before I let you guys go? I really appreciate the time.
I just want to thank the Bugs for everything they've done. Tommy and Scott Musket and even Soupy have been great in our lives. They were great in Solon's life, and without them, Team Solon might not be as great as it is. So.
Well, thanks for the time, and we appreciate the partnership, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Well, thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. A first period that has been long desired for the Mudbugs in a long time. Goals from Gunnar Moore, his first as a Mudbug at 14:53 of the first. Helped out by Logan Gotinski. Gave the Mudbugs a 1-0 lead. Then they added on, and boy, what a move. Jacob Onstadt made it all happen with a brilliant pass through the slot. He flipped it back to Brimmer, and boy, he went top shelf, and you know what that meant. Where the ladies hide the fine wine. Oh, so sweet for the Mudbugs. Brimmer 7th from Onstadt and Heidi, and the Mudbugs lead 2-0 after 1 period of play. Shots on goal, 8-7 in favor of Shreveport. Second period tonight, brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Special heartfelt hello goes out to my loved one, Miss Sarah, who had a procedure this afternoon. And everything went well, so she is resting at home watching the broadcast. Glad to have her with us, along with her dad. And if you've never met Mr. Tim O'Loughlin, you have to, because then your life will be complete. He is one of the most jacked of all trades I've ever seen, and one of the most rambunctious all-around personalities you'll ever come across. So big hello to those two fine folks. Glad to have them with us at home. Off the near side stick now. The Mudbugs win the face-off. Mudbugs skate from right to left. Brimmer redirects it in behind the cage of Guchar. A 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Along to the right side, mishandled there by Scrastons. Taken there by Heidi along to the far side. Leveled up ahead, dropped off there to Gato. Gato couldn't handle it cleanly, and it's taken there by Scrastons. Far circle, quick shot there by Prora-Hinkovs. And a glove save made there by Boback from the far circle there by Prora-Hinkovs. Now along to the right side. Puck now just whapped back in to the Wranglers zone there to the Captain Steele. Now stretch pass up ahead. Scraston skates in, quick wrister, save made there by Boback as he chest blocked it, and then on a rebound opportunity, he's able to cover it up, and now a little bit of a scuffle ensues in front of Boback. Face off to the right of Boback. A 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Of course, a 2-goal lead, the most dangerous in hockey. Face-off battle at one there by Amarillo. Kept in there by Bessick. Bessick banged off the puck there by Fetchko. Good physical play there. Now, they can't work it out free. Held in there by Carney. Carney gets hooked down to the ice, and Gockler is going to go to the box for 2. Looked like a pretty easy call to make. And a tripping infraction, and I forgot to mention the officials. It's a new one, new official. Dylan Zobel is your lead referee. Of course, Jacob Ewing alongside our Shreveport regular Brad Sotak. And boy, Gockler a little upset by that call. He thought he barely touched the man he tripped. But he'll have to sit in the box for 2, and Amarillo will go on their second power play of the night. First choice personnel penalty kill will get to work in the early stages of the second. 2-0 lead for Shreveport. Face off to the right of Boback. Now a skate on over to the Amarillo bench. Brad Sotak checking up with Harry Mahood. He had a little bit of a gripe along something he saw in that far corner in addition to the Gockler tripping infraction. Like Christmas theme night. Got the lights, got the snowflakes above us. Looks quite nice as we're getting ready for the Christmas season. Of course, Christmas falling on a Saturday night. Saturday this year. As the puck is airmailed all the way down there by Hallard. Now up the middle of the ice, here comes Peterson from left to right. He'll flip it on back to Scrastons. He'll stick handle his way through from the left side. Quick wrister, glove save made there by Boback on a shot from the top of the left wing circle. There by Scrastons, and Scrastons now with more words for Hallard. First, Kristoff Scrastons and Gleb's Prorihinkovs, a couple of Carla Zernis recruits. Carla Zernis, the director of player personnel for their Amarillo. Carla Zernis, the longtime Mudbug player, and of course, former head coach who won a Robertson Cup back in the 2017-2018 season. Boy, what a special year that was for Bugs hockey. Beating Minot in May for the championship. A lot of great memories on that team. Of course, Jackson Castor, one of them. Quick wrister, tipped on its way through. Poke checked away out of trouble there by Boback. Puck now flipped all the way down. Good bounce off the stick of Scrastons. Good job there by Gotinski. It comes in on the forecheck, taken away there by Heidi. And Heidi's just going to flip it into the Amarillo zone. Now up the middle of the ice, Scrastons just rams it back into the Mudbug zone. Puck now just wedged all the way down. Good job by the Bugs. That's Tyler Bell from Columbus, Ohio. Bell, an interesting story. He grew up in Montreal. First language was French, but then can't remember much of it because he moved to Columbus, I believe, in his 10th year of life, 9th or 10th year of life. As the puck deflects out of play, he knew Simon Bushler. And the two reunited, of course, this season. Elsewhere in the South Division, El Paso beating Odessa 3-1 midway through the second from the Ector County Coliseum. Lone Star, New Mexico just getting underway from Albuquerque. No score. One there by Schmizzy. 40 seconds left on this man advantage. Now far half wall. Poked behind the cage of Boback, taken there by Bell, and Bell will bomb it all the way down. Up ahead now, Volkman grabbed that pass, turn around, Onstadt's going to grab it, and he intelligently throws it back to Doherty, and now over to Bell to kill off some more seconds, and they'll bang it back into the Amarillo zone. Down to 15 seconds left on Amarillo's man advantage. Schmizzy now will just glide in and just loft it into the far corner. And the puck is now winged all the way down. Good job there by Gotinski, and that'll do it. Amarillo for 2 in the man advantage. Now right side, here comes Battaglia. In deep now to the left of Boback, taken away there by Heidi. Now far side there to Steele. Steele now will knock it back out to center. Steele Spinner mishandled it. And now Gato in on the forecheck. 3.5 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. It is a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Dropped off along the end boards. Haller behind Boback's net. Getting help there from Gato. Along to the far side. Taken away there by Oakland. Played to the left point. Quick wrister. Blockered away there by Boback on a shot there by Spinner from the left point. Held in there. Thrown in front. Looking for a centering feed was Hendrickson. It was knocked out of trouble there by Heidi. And he's able to whale it back out to center. Todorov's got it, and he'll just guide it back into the Mudbug zone. Along to the near corner. Bumped off the puck. Haller tied up. Scrastons in there. And now Scrastons kind of cycle it in deep. Now off the near side boards. Held in there by Scrastons. Hard hit there by Steele. And oh my goodness, what a hit. Todorov goes up top on Steele, and Steele goes down. And we got a whistle. Looks like an offside. Looked like Steele's lobbying with Brad Sotak. That hit came upstairs on him. Just working the officials a little bit. That's a wily veteran move from number 18 of Shreveport. Big hello to the Steels. Tuning tonight from Chelsea, Michigan. Glad to have Miss Gretchen, Mr. Steele, of course. The crazy cousin. We all have one in every family, Miss Olivia, along with Aunt Kate. They're all tuned in, locked in to Mudbugs hockey from afar. Face off, battle at, one there by Amarillo. I got a few crazy cousins in my family. To the left point now. threaded in behind the net of Bobek. I might be one of them, though. Along to the far corner, led up ahead there to Koklachev. Nobody cares. Along the left side, Gotinsky. That's Onstadt, rather. He'll angle it off the near side boards behind the net of Guchar. Taken there by Pro-Rahinkes. Off the stick of Peterson, back out to center. Oh, there was a little space there for Burkle to run. Along the far side, good hard check there by Gockler to slow him down in his tracks. Now off the far side boards, and the puck deflects into the Amarillo bench. Mudbugs hockey night brought to you by Nicky's Mexican Restaurant. Tune into the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today, and they are quite delicious from what I'm hearing. Nicky's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Boy, glad to have the Benton High School marching band with us. Well, they were entertaining in our first intermission, and they'll provide some more luscious tunes in our Sonic Drive-In second intermission. I go for some Sonic right now. I don't know about you. Proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Chopped at now behind the net of Bobak. Taken out free there by Mitchell. Up along the near side, Max trying to get it through the neutral zone. It got blocked, so it's taken there by Mitchell. Mitchell now up ahead, the middle of the ice. Missed Volkema. Taken back out there by Schmizzy. Schmizzy now will sling it around the far side boards. And it was going to be held in there by Chenchukov, but it's now nudged back out to center there by Volkema. And now taken back in there by Amarillo. Far side, Schmizzy behind the net of Bobak. He's trying to get around the stick of Moore. Moore knocks him off the puck near half wall. Mack trying to flip it out of trouble. He couldn't. And now Moore has it near corner. Led up ahead there to Volkema. He'll lead it across there to Mack. And Mack just kind of kicks it around a little bit. And he's able to weed whack it in to the Amarillo zone. Off the far side boards. Now taken there. That's Oakland thrown toward the net. Might have been paddled away there by Bobak. Into the near corner now it goes. 13:45 remaining in the second. 2-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Played back to the point. Todorov able to hold the zone. He'll just fly it back in behind the net of Bobak. Now kicked back out to center. Puck dumped back into the Bugs zone. Taken there by Moore. And Moore takes a hard hit there by Beaster. Now far circle. Quick shot. Fought off there by Bobak. That was a tricky shot from Burkle. Now along the left side. Back out to center. Roginski. He'll be able to reel it back into the Wrangler zone. Todorov off the far side boards. Held in there by Koklachev. Koklachev spanks it back into the far corner. Getting help there from Gotinsky, now held up a little bit as he throws it toward the net. Guchar drops it off. Now along the right side, Battaglia. Off the stick it goes of Burkle in deep into the far corner. Good pace to this one. 7 minutes gone by in the second. 2-0 lead for the champs. Off the stick now of Onstadt in deep into the Amarillo zone, and it goes down the length for icing on the Bugs. Be sure to go out to Buffalo Wild Wings in Bossier City for our exclusive post-game party. The team and the coaching staff will all be present for some delicious wings and delicious Buffalo Wild Wings as a whole in that menu. That's delicious altogether. I like the jammin' jalapeno wings. I got that last Sunday. Those are absolutely delicious. As Amarillo comes in off sides. The Mudbugs will take a face-off outside their own near blue line. Gato's going to take this face-off. Face-off won there by Amarillo. And the puck now just weeded in there by Pro-Rahinkes. Now along the end boards, Heidi threw it out in front dangerously. And now taken there by Heidi. Flipped up ahead, left side. The speedy Steele's got it. Steele now works it into the near corner and just kind of spins it around into the near corner. Taken there back to the right point and mishandled there by Hallard. Had a little too much wind on it. Back out to center. Near side. Brimmer will bank it back to Haller. Now off the stick of Gato. Trying to drop it in deep. It got blocked there by Bessick. Now Bessick tied up stick there with Steele as he is able to lug it into the Amarillo zone, pushing and shoving going on between Steele and Bessick. That one could have got a little bit more uglier than it did. Along the right side, here's Peterson. Hard hit there as Doherty rings his bell. Into the near corner now, behind the net of Boback. Now taken back, intercepted, quick wrister save made there by Boback. As Luca Munoz stole that puck along the far side and wristed it toward Boback's way, and he's able to make an alert stop. A break in the action. 11:42 to go here in the second. It is the Mudbugs 2, the Wranglers nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum, honoring our hometown hero this evening with his daughter. And a nice scene here at George's Pond with a standing ovation with the Mudbug faithful. Mudbugs will be back at it tomorrow night, Teddy Bear Toss Night. The Mudbugs will take on the Amarillo Wranglers. 7-11 puck drop. Be sure to bring as many teddy bears as you can as you throw it onto the ice after the Mudbugs' first goal. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to tickets.georgespond34.com. Face off to the right of Boback. Face off one there by Amarillo. Now to the point, walking the line, Bessick a drive, save made, rebound chance, another save made there by Boback as Prora Hinkops was trying to poke it home. Scrastons and Prora Hinkops, the Latvian connection, working it back up top to the left point. Now to the right point there to Peterson. He waits, and now he'll just kind of fork it in behind the cage of Boback. Now along to the far corner. Now to the right point, Peterson waits. Quick wrister, blocker save there by Boback. Rebound chance taken there by Steele, and we got a penalty coming up. I believe it is got to be going against the Mudbugs because they whistled it down as Brimmer had the puck. And the Mudbugs will be back on the first choice personnel penalty kill. Slashing infraction on the Florida native. That's Gato. Big hello to the Gato family. Glad to have him with us. Miss Kathy, Mr. Jay, Dylan, Jake, Miss Kate. We haven't seen the Gato family in a little while. Maybe it feels like a long time because I enjoyed those pizzelles a long time ago, it seems. But, boy, those were delicious. Thank you so much to the Gato family for making those delicious bad boys. As I call them, the Italian version of beignets. Chopped around, intercepted. Mudbugs have a chance. Coming around now. Volkova fired toward the net. Save made. And a rebound chance covered up. Crashing the net there was Onstad. Now Onstad and Sofo having a few words. Boy, Volkova making something out of nothing there. Big hello to the Volkova family. Tune night from Vancouver, Washington. I don't think Volkova is ever going to be carded in his life. He's got the look of a 45-year-old school janitor. Not your prototypical look for a hockey player, but boy, we're lucky to have him. He is a very talented center. Mudbugs looking for big things out of him, and of course they're going to need it to get out of this rut that they're in. Blown tire from the far side there by Spinner. Taken away there by Morris. Morris has it. He's got a little 2-on-2 thrown toward the net. Blocked off there by Peterson. Good stick along the near half wall. Now winged around there by Morris. Played back behind the Amarillo net there by Peterson. 10:25 remaining in the second. Intercepted on a stretch pass. Volkema will just skyscrape it into the Amarillo zone. Onstad along on the forecheck. Mudbugs, great job here. Gockler, a shot blocked in front. And now a minute left on Amarillo's man advantage. First choice personnel penalty kill has been terrific so far. Now along the left side. Kind of working around there is Spinner. And he spins it into the near corner there for Scraston's. Always dangerous. Third power play of the night for Amarillo. Down to 35 seconds left in it. Now along the end boards, Bell gets along the back of Cleary. And now taken away. Penalty coming up. I think it's going against the Mudbugs. Oh, wow. And Amarillo's going to have a huge opportunity here. They're going to have a 2-man advantage for 30 seconds. Gockler's going in. I believe it's a cross-checking infraction. Gockler frustrated at himself, playing in front of his little brother Luke Gockler, who made the trip. And fun fact, Luke is a line mate of Gavin Morgan's son, Tanner Morgan. Wow. It's like a checking from behind call on Gockler. Big hello to the rest of the Gocklers. Spread out around the world at this point. I'm glad to have them with us. I've heard rumors that Gockler's dad is in the house or will be in the house, Mr. Rick Gockler, and who I also heard that he is a broadcaster now on his spare time. As long as he does everything, or should I say, as long as he does not do anything I do, he should be well on his way to being an aspiring and top-notch broadcaster. A break in the action. Timeout, Amarillo. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back in to George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. 2-0 lead for Bugs hockey, but Amarillo now with a 2-man advantage. This is a critical spot with 9:39 remaining in the second. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Now to the top of the point. Scraston's waits. They got a 2-man advantage. Prora Hinkhouse fires one, blocked there by Hallard, and it ricochets back out to center. Still 15 seconds left of 2-man advantage time. Scraston's comes in far side over to Peterson. Now tied up there with Heidi, and the puck is smoked down the length of the ice. Good job there by Hallard and Heidi. And now out of the box is Gato. 5-on-4 man advantage for a $1.25. Puck lodged back in there by Heidi. Mudbugs will get a wholesale line change. 1:15 left now on this power play, the fourth of the night for Amarillo. Now they enter the zone. Schmizzy tried to rake it in. Now he does to the near half wall. Leveled back up top. Schmizzy has it at the right point. He's waiting. He'll park it in deep now. Cleary a shot through traffic. It went wide. Held in there by Sofo. He'll saddle it in deep to the far corner there to Pro-Hinkoffs. Back to Sofo. Sofo walks the line. Dropped off. Pro-Hinkoffs back to Sofo. Through the bumper slot. Now to the near half wall. Schmizzy has it. Schmizzy now from the right point will crisscross with Sofo. Sofo has it. Back to Schmizzy. A sizzler. Blocked in front. Boback might have got a piece of it. Back to Schmizzy. Far circle. Waiting. Pro-Hinkoffs. Park down low. Waiting. Turnaround shots. And it goes wide. That was a shot there by Scrastons. Played back to the point. Waiting now, Schmizzy to the left point. He'll crisscross, switch positions with Sofo. Back to Sofo, fired toward the net. Good stick involved there by Gotinski as it gets the high glass and the puck comes out of the zone. 10 seconds left on the man advantage. Schmizzy along the left side, one last chance, quick wrister, blocked in front and it goes wide. And Amarillo 0 for 4 on the man advantage. Stretch pass, missed Gockler as he came in out of the box. Now off the far side boards. Right point, Volkema. He tried to zip it toward the net. It got blocked. Now behind the net. Now thrown through the slot. Now to the near half wall. Moore into the near corner. Oh, look for a centering feed. Was Mack. He missed everybody. Back out to center. Now in deep into the Mudbug zone. Here comes Amarillo. Well, that was a awkward hit as Battalion went hard into the boards. Now a quick wrister. Left pad save. Made there by Guchard. Another shot wide of Guchard there by Volkema. Now right side. Puck now sliced in. Now taken away there by Moore. Taken away there by Brimmer. He'll slide it across there to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to work it in. Taken there now by Onstadt. And he'll slam it back into the Amarillo zone. Now near corner. Along to the right point. Gato back to the point. Heidi a ripper! And it goes wide to the far side. Now thrown in for a backhand shot. And that was Steele looking for one. Steele's got it. Far corner, over to Onstadt. Or rather Brimmer. Brimmer down low, getting held up a little bit. He was looking for a call. Getting help there from Steele. Brimmer able to work it out free to the left point. Held in there by Heidi. He'll dish it back in deep, but the Mudbugs had to come off for a line change, and it's Peterson who powers it back out to center. Far side, Roginski. Roginski now. He'll brush it back into the Amarillo zone. Along to the far corner. Behind the net. That's Gotinski. Elevated back up top. Heidi to the right point. Gockler back to Heidi. Quick wrister. Tipped on its way through. One line. Quick shot there off the rebound by Roginski, and it goes wide. Held in. Heidi thrown toward the net. Backhand shot. They score! Gotinski! The play was made possible from the Mudbugs who held the zone. And it's Gotinski from the far side who's able to elevate that baby, and he's got his second point of the night. Shreveport 3, Amarillo nothing. Time of the goal, 14:43 of the second. Boy, the Mudbugs were just pushing and pushing and praying in that offensive zone, and it's Gotinski who was able to light the lamp for the third time tonight for Bugs hockey. And for Gotinski, goal number 4 on the season. And his second point of the night. And a pleasant surprise as the Mudbugs have a commanding 3-0 lead on the South Divisional leaders. The Mudbugs responding well at home. Their first home game in 6 weeks. And maybe those new red jerseys have helped spark the Bugs. Along the far side, ladled back in. There by Sofo. Far corner, chopped up ahead. Fetchko along the right side there to Koklachev. He gets spun around. Worked back in. Far corner. Trenton Heide picks up his second assist. And Mac Taylor, the new Mudbug, able to pick up an apple, his secondary helper in his first Mudbug game. Thrown in front to the left point. Now to the right point, Sofo. He waits. Right wing, he's got a little space. Skates in, backhand shot, hit the post. Oh, Bobak getting help there. Now chopped through the slot. Boy, this Amarillo team can come out strong and score in a hurry and in bunches. Mudbugs cannot be sitting on this. Through the neutral zone. Taken away. Volkema, wrister, and a stick in front there by Besic, and it gets the protective netting. Down to 4:12 remaining here in the second period. Gotinski is fourth from Trenton Heide and Mac Taylor, the tender for the Bugs, who is now an associated player for the Mudbugs this season, and of course will be part of our long-term future plans for the 2022-2023 season. Boy, that is something I have to slow down just to say. Mudbugs in their 6th year in existence. Thrown in front, quick shot! And a right pad save made there by Guchar. That was Steele who got robbed. Now the near corner. Banked back up top left point. Now to the right point, waiting for it. Hallard back to Heide. Through the high slot, quick shot there by Steele from the near circle. He shot it wide. Kept in there by Gato. Mudbugs trying to wear down the Wranglers right now. 3:40 remaining here in the second. 3-0 lead for Mudbugs hockey. As the puck now is sliced all the way down. Taken there by Hallard. Takes a hard hit into the near corner. Koklachev knocked off the puck. Now far side. Hallard wristed up ahead there to Fetchko. Fetchko works it into the right side. Far corner. Will now reel it into the near corner. Now taken away. Back out to center. Now off the stick of Fetchko as it's rimmed back in to the Amarillo zone. Held in there by Mac Taylor. Into the far corner. He trying to drop it in deep, but it got intercepted off the near side boards. Held in there by Moore. Moore over to Onstadt. Worked in deep into the near corner to the right of Guchar, and it's taken back out to center. Now Scrastons will be able to spike it back into the far corner to the right of Bobak. Hard hit as Mitchell takes a hit along the back of Palfy. Now wristed up ahead. That's Roginski, right side. Will ram it toward the net. It's blockered away there by Guchar, and we get a break in the action. 2:31 remaining in the second. Brought to you by DeFata and Associates. A 3-0 Mudbugs lead. And a big hello to the Mac Taylor family from Kitchener, Ontario. Glad to have them with us. The 04 born doing quite well in his Mudbug debut tonight. Face off to the left of Guchar, who they have been able to beat 3 times tonight. Face off battle at tied up, one there by the Bugs. Can they hold the zone? Taken back out to center. Good job there by Todorov. Puck was wristed back in, but it deflects out of play. .221 now remaining. Mudbugs, of course, without Lucas Sedlacek for 4 games. And Nick Miller will be gone for 2. Mudbugs will get Gavin Morgan back behind the bench tomorrow night. The Mudbugs associate head coach who's sitting 1 game after his verbal altercation with Scott Durr, the Odessa head coach. Played back, high slot, quick shot there by Gato, blocked. Penalty coming up now, or penalty is on Beaster. Hooking, Mudbugs on a late power play. Now a backhand opportunity from the far corner there by Cleary. Gets blocked into the protective netting. Face-off should be staying inside the Shreveport zone. And a big hello to Mr. Perry, Chris Perry's dad, who's tuned in from Hobbs, New Mexico. Not missing the game, and we saw him in Amarillo in this 6-week marathon. Glad to have him with us, and he's another interesting character, quite outgoing, and I can see where Chris Perry gets his exuberant personality. I'm glad to have him with us as he's traveling from work, but he is tuned in to Mudbugs hockey. Fetchko flipped into the far corner. Now to the right point. Held in there by Gockler, near half wall to Mack. Of course, Chris Perry, our adoring equipment manager. The Bugs does a great job. I use the word adoring loosely. Just kidding. That's my roommate. Gockler sliced back to the left side to Fetchko, my roommate on the road, that is. And the Mudbugs come in off sides. 1 minute to go on this Scott Powerline power play. 1:21 to go in the second. Mudbugs have a 3-0 lead in this contest. Trying to turn the tables. Can it start tonight? Lots of game to be played. Carney grabs it. He'll swat it back to Spinner. Now he mishandled it a little bit. This power play very lustless for Shreveport off the near side glass. Caught, held down there by Steele. Quick shot there by Volkema. And a glove save made there by Guchar. 1:03 now remaining in the second. 42 seconds left on this man advantage. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of Guchar. Face off one there by Amarillo, and they'll be able to thread it all the way down. Gato's got it. He'll just pump it back to Haller. Now back to Gato along the far side. He'll kick it back to his stick and just chop it to the near side there to Steele. And Steele will just rim it in. It deflected on its way through. Covered up there by Guchar with 20 seconds remaining now on this man advantage. 41 ticks left in the period. Just the second power play of the night for the Bugs. Brought to you by Scott Powerline and Equipment. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. And a word from our beloved corporate partners. Left wing circle. Onstott's going to take this face off of the Bugs. Tied up. One there by Shreveport to the left point. Gockler. Fetchko fired toward the right wing. It got a stick in front and deflected it along the end glass. Now along to the near corner. 10 seconds to go on this man advantage. Mudbugs looking for one last chance if they can work it off the walls. This is a great job by the Amarillo PK to kill off some precious seconds. Penalty is over. Played back to Gockler. Now to the right wing. Fetchko's got it back to Gockler. Fired toward the net. Oh, boy, Mack didn't expect it, and it deflected into the near corner. 10 seconds to go in the period. Mudbugs looking for a late one if they can get one toward the net. Onstott trying to work it off the walls. Chopped up. One last chance. Doherty toward the net. He fanned on it. And the puck is played back out to center there by Burke, and that'll do it for the period. A good period for Mudbugs hockey as they will take a 3-0 lead into the second intermission locker room. The only goal of the period at 14:43 Logan Gotinsky with some free space, able to elevate his 4th of the season from Heidi and Mac Taylor, the newest Mudbug. Your score after 2 periods of play, Shreveport 3, Amarillo nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emil Janu from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chet. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing, as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5 and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do, we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way. You got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But, look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures, basically your normal services. But we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of, and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture, and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures, as compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Emil Janeau from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist. If you're having any questions, and be like, show me how to brush right. Show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their. That's me. I'm going to do that
as a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right, but and the thing is that teeth are my thing. So I'm like I'm gonna stay on top of it, but. My 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. They all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for. And that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case, because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas along your gum lines, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession, and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush, when those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately, all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great, Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you? How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers, and you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist, thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, X-rays, and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated.
Right. Well, besides the ability we do accept care credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance, and we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in, and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me? And you're like, okay.
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you came in, 2 years prior, you had to have 2 root canals. And so it's a process. But yeah, so worst stuff first is always your main priority. But being able to offer that in-house membership program is really, it's a nice thing to be able to offer to patients, just because it really is. It's a shame how many people don't have coverage, and look, there's not an easy way to say it. I mean, but it's with technology and products and everything. I mean, we've gotten expensive, and it's not for it. I mean, look, I'm providing the service, and I would be like, I couldn't do this without help.
Sure.
So I get it,
That's Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center, proud corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. You can give him a call if you want to make an appointment at 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. If you give him a call, they got the most friendliest staff. The atmosphere is unbelievable. Every time I come here, it feels like I'm not fearing going to the dentist. I think people kind of feel that. But this is a fun-loving atmosphere. I mean, I think people should be a little more upbeat about going to the dentist, other than that stigma, right?
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, everybody comes in there like, I hate you, and I'm like, well, I like you too. But yeah, it's just not as scary as it used to be. Medicine is great. I mean, that's why we use it. There are so many procedures in terms of how to relieve anxiety. But it is, man. I mean, I have lots of people who come in who, our age, haven't been in 15 years. Yep. Because they went as a kid.
I was one of those people.
And you have that one experience, and then you are just, it's like, you're concreted in. You can't do it. But yeah, look, it's nothing that it used to be anymore. As I said, technology is amazing. Drugs are amazing, and that's what you learn how to do. As a result, you get a lot more positive experience and a lot more happier patients.
That's Dr. Emil Janu. Thank you for your corporate partnership with the Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you, and thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it, buddy.
We'll be back with more after these messages in the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, you know, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossiers, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our fifth season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
Well, you know, I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. You know, bedroom sleep shops. He's got a couple of children, and they've gotten involved. UAPI actually has a couple of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the junior hockey league. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room. A renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering. And just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just, again, what ends up happening so much with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, about I think they're ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market, North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
You know, I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But I think for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going to the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment if you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is, it's just advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, just give us a holler, and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Mudbugs have a 3-0 lead thanks to Logan Gotinski having himself a nice night with 1 goal and 1 assist. Able to elevate the puck in at 14:43 with some loose space. Trenton Heide and Mac Taylor, the newest Mudbug, were able to pick up the assists. Mudbugs back on the ice. As they'll skate from left to right. A big hello to Mac Taylor's dad, Carl Taylor, watching from Milwaukee. Glad to have him with us. From apart the Cheese State in Wisconsin. Boy, Garrett Steele is working Dylan Zobel right now. That is a lengthy and heated conversation. Steele is just lobbying for some calls down the road. He knows that this is going to be a high-octane third period. And he knows Amarillo is going to give everything they have in this last period of play. After 2 periods of play, Shreveport leads in shots 18-16. The Mudbugs know all too well that no lead is safe, especially a 3-0 one against Amarillo. Of course, the Mudbugs blew one of their more devastating games in the postseason back in 2018-2019. That was Game 3, the Bugs, and at that time they were the Amarillo Bulls. Mudbugs had a 3-0 lead and could not hold it. The Bulls went on to win that game 4-3 in overtime. Mudbugs won Game 4 and then were ousted in game number 5. A little bit of a delay to this one. I'll remind our Mudbugs fans, Mudbugs and the Wranglers tomorrow night. It'll be Teddy Bear Tosh night. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to tickets.georgespond34.com. Bring your teddy bears. All those teddy bears will be going out to starving kids looking for a Christmas of their own. So what a special moment it'll be after the Mudbugs scored their first goal of the night. Well, with the delay, it gives us a little bit of time to thank all our Mudbug billet families for everything they do. Big thanks to Leanne and Brian Bechtel, Miss Harriet Body, Morgan and Kevin Brown, Zach and Jordan Choate, Courtney and Jason Davis, Levi and Charlie Dew, Jordan and Lindsey Gamble, Mr. Jim Hacker, Keith and Becca Gibb, Spencer and Candace Hardy, Brian and Kristen Hill, Ed and Jennifer Horton, Kristen and Jeremy Kennedy, James and Amanda Meyer, Miss Karen Mitchell, our brilliant Mudbugs billet coordinator, Sarah and Jason Morris, Miss Carlene Mudd, Martin and Carla Mueller, along with Chucky Landry, Scott and Karen Musket, Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, Heather and Mark Price, Randy and Tanya Reeves, Casey Ryan and Dave Percotta, Don and Janice Watt, Mark and Shannon Weldon, and Beth and Mark Woods for all being proud billets of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Couldn't do it without you. Hashtag I love our billets. Not sure what the holdup is on the ice. Trying to see if it was a maintenance issue. It does not appear to be one. Trying to see if there was something going on in the bench that needed to be fixed. I don't see one as well. We're going to take a quick break and then bring you the third, I hope. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. It appears we're ready to go. Heard the whistle from Dylan Zobel. Boy, this is interesting. Because I don't think I've seen a delay of this sort. And now we're ready to roll. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Gato lined up there with Prora Hinkoffs. Battle at one there by Gato, and we're underway. Along the right side, off the stick of Steele, in deep now into the Amarillo zone to my right. Along the end boards, battling for it, thrown in front, taken away there by Scrastons, led up ahead to the near side there to Burkle. Thrown in front, trying to find Scrastons. It went just under his skate. Might have got tied up there along the back check there by Steele. Now along the right side, over to Brimmer. Brimmer with a goal tonight. He'll just lug it in, and now working it along the end boards. Good hard check. Steele's got it. Far corner looking for some fresh Bugs. Fired it toward the net. It got blocked there by Peterson. Now along the near corner, and Gockler tried to float it back up top, but the puck floats all the way back down the length of the ice. Boy, Amarillo going to push hard here. They're just looking for one to get back in this game. And now taken away. Here's Onstad. Turnaround. Quick shot. Point blank save. Made there by Guchar. Oh, boy. He robbed Koklachev at the doorstep. Now along to the left point. Beller bangs one toward the net. Right pad save made there by Guchar. Along to the near corner. What a play and what a feed there by Onstad, looking for another point tonight. Now up the middle of the ice. Here's Cleary. Left wing circle, toe drag, backhand shot goes wide. Now along to the far corner, Spinner behind the cage now. Bell cannot work it on to Fetchko stick cleanly, so it's Schmizzy now. We'll just collar it back into the far corner. Battling for it, Gockler's in there. Oakland's in there. Like pigeons fighting over a piece of bread, trying to dig it out of a ditch. Bell's in there, stabbing away at it. Played back to the right point, now slung across. Bessick shot, blocked in front there by Fetchko. Knocked around a little bit out of midair there by Volkema, and he'll just spear it all the way down. No icing on the play. 2:10 gone by here in the third, brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Along the left side, Chunchukov throws a wrister toward the net from center ice. Glove down there by Bobak. And he'll cover it up. Face off to the right of Bobak. Face off one there by Amarillo to the Mudbugs to the near corner. Off the stick of Steele all the way down. Mudbugs wearing their 20th anniversary red jerseys tonight for the first time this season. It's brought some good fortunes for them. You might have to stick with them. Now spun around, played back to Hallard, along to the far side there to Heidi. Heidi will float it back to Hallard. Along the right side, floated ahead there to Roginski, touched ahead there. Gotinski has it. Roginski to Gotinski, and now they're working it into the near corner. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Played back, left point, fired toward the net, it goes wide. Now the near half wall, held in there by Taylor, hard hit along the back. Left point, quick shot toward the net. It hit off the stick of Gotinski, gets blocked down to the far corner. Now battling for it. Trying to get it off the walls there was Mac Taylor. Played to the left point, now to the point. Gockler rips one toward the net. Smothered up there by Guchar, and he'll hold on to it. 3:25 gone by here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Sterling Dental Center, my good friend Dr. Emile Janu and his wonderful staff has her next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face off to the left of Guchar. Mudbugs still maintaining a 3-0 lead. Face off battle at one there by Shreveport. Fetchko fired it toward the net. It got blocked. Now along the left side, Carney bumped off the puck. Up the middle he has Munoz. Couldn't dump it in. Now Mitchell played around to the right side. Fetchko will be able to drub it in along the end boards. Behind the cage of Guchar. Now wagon wheeled back up top to Mitchell. To the left point it goes. Doherty a throwing shot. It goes wide. Now along the end boards. Fetchko cannot hold it. And now, good job there by Koklachev to steal. Koklachev near circle, waits, through the slot, quick shot, stick save, backhand shot. What a glove save made there by Guchar. Oh, he robbed Fetchko with a tap in. My goodness, what a save. Oh, Fetchko can't believe it, and neither do I. Wow. What a save! He came across the short side. Fetchko just thought it was a little tap-in, and he snatched it with one of the best glove grabs I've seen this season. And a long skate back to the bench for number 23 of Shreveport. I can't blame him there. Oh, boy. Gockler knocked down. Mudbugs win the draw, though. Brimmer, right wing circle, quick shot, hit the side of the net. Wraparound chance there by Steele, save made. Rebound chance. Taken away there by Scrastons, and Scrastons able to gun it all the way down. Gockler off the stick of Gato, kind of gets hit around the head. Oh, a hard check there. Steele rings Berkeley into the boards. Now near corner, centering feed. Steele cannot get much on that stick. Oh, boy. He couldn't get the sweet part of the stick to touch it. And now the puck now dished in behind the cage, and the puck floats back out. Puck whistled off the near side boards back out to center, chopped in deep into the Shreveport zone there by Oakland. Behind Bobak's net to the near corner, Hallard. Intercepted. Taken away now there by Volkema. He spins it around a little bit. Trying to work it off the walls. Oakland's in there. Volkema's in there. Digging away at it is Morse. And they able to work out free. Good job there by Morse and Volkema to get it out of the zone. Along the far side, that's Peterson pelted back in to the Mudbug zone. Over 5.5 gone by in the third. It is a 3-0 Mudbugs lead. Mudbugs able to hold, can't get the zone cleared, and now the puck is nudged back out to center there by Hallard. Now played back into the Amarillo zone, far side. Peterson will spin it back around. Amarillo still with time in this game along the left side. Puck churned back in there by Chunchukov. That's a hell of a name. Besic, right point. Quick wrister, blocked in front. That was Todorov trying to get toward the net. Good job there by Gotinski. Now thrown in front. Play to the left point. Besic blasts one. Glove save. Made there by Bobak through traffic. 6:21 gone by here in the third. A 3-0 Mudbugs lead. Be sure to get your birthday party at George's Pond now that ice is back. Just call 318-636-7094. The very lovely Miss Lauren will take care of you. Private ice time, private party rooms are available at George's Pond. Celebrate your next birthday party, or next birthday rather, at the George. Face off one there by the Bugs. Far circle of their own zone. That's Mitchell playing in front of his dad who made the trip. Far side. Puck now just lobbed in there by Koklachev. On the far side, Koklachev has it. He'll throw it back up top, but mishandled there by Moore. Now off the stick of Fetchko in deep into the Wrangler zone. Played back out to center. Left side, 3-on-3. Here comes Amarillo. Good stick there by Mitchell to knock it out of trouble. Now along the far side, held in there by Peterson. Right point, quick shot, blocked in front. Spun around, there was Onstad. He throws it back out to center. Now in front of the Amarillo bench. Squirted out free there by Moore, who has a goal tonight. Moore up the middle of the ice. Moore shakes his man and then shakes this baby in to the Amarillo zone and comes off for a line change. 12:40 remaining in the third. Along to the far side, working it back in. Quick wrister blocked in front. Taken away there, Volkema pops it all the way down. It'll go down the length for icing on the Mudbugs. Congratulations to Miss Courtney Davis as your LED for Life winner. You can redeem your prize at the Swamp Shack tomorrow night. Courtney Davis just happens to be the adoring billet mom of Gunnar Moore. Now from the point, quick shot, whistled wide on a shot there by Peterson. Puck flipped, and this one's going to go out of play in front to my left. 12:20 remaining here in the third period. Shreveport 3, Amarillo nothing. Near circle, face-off one there by Todorov. He'll throw it back. Besic, a shot through traffic, fought off there by Bobak. Mudbugs trying to hold, to get the puck out of the zone, rather. They cannot. Right wing shot there by Scrastons went wide. Held in there by Besic. Besic toward the net. Now along the inboards, taken away. Mudbugs have it. They can't clear. Chopped at there by Morse along the near side. Held in there by Besic. Now knocked down and gloved down there by Morse. Back out to center. Oh, a hard check there as Volkema threw Beaster into the wall. Played back out to center. Mack could not whack it in deep. Along the near side, Besic off the stick of Chunchukov. In deep now. Into the Mudbug zone. A lot of time spent in this zone. Now near circle, worked out for Carney. Centering feed, nobody was there. Far circle, nudged out there by Sofo. Now behind the net of Bobak, Mudbugs at last have a little space to work with, and it's Roginski who's able to rattle it all the way down to the left of Guchar. 11:05 remaining in the third. It's a 3-0 Mudbugs lead. It's been that way since the later stages of the second. Now along to the near side, battling for it. Boy, not much going on. We got a couple of penalties, I believe. I think they're both going in. Looks like Gotinski and Palfy were a little agitated at one another. A break in the action. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back in to George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The head coach for the Bugs, a little hot right now as he's in front of the Mudbugs players working the official. Gotinsky and Palfy both in for roughing calls, I believe. It'll be a 4-on-4 hockey tilt for the next 2 minutes. Boy, Coach Soupy very hot now, as that conversation has gotten more and more steam on it. Coach Soupy almost tripped over the bench as he hopped right across. Well, that's the most lip I've seen from the bench boss this season, as he shelled out at Dylan Zobel with 10:52 to go in the third. Mudbugs doing a lot of things right tonight. They're trying to turn this baby around. Cross-checking on Matej Palfy and a roughing on Gotinsky. I think at the end of the day, offsetting penalties, probably the way to go. Just thought about football for their second. Off the near side boards, Mudbugs, a little space to work with, stolen away. Brimmer cannot get it in deep. Chopped away. Mudbugs hold his own. That's Gato. He skates in. Right wing, quick shot! And he shot it wide. It might have got a piece of Guchar's glove. Now Gato up the middle of the ice. Gato to his right. Hallard thrown across. Far circle. Heidi touched back to the point there to Brimmer. And Brimmer couldn't grab it cleanly. So he's able to just yard it back in behind the cage of Guchar. Now along the right side. That's Sofo. He'll work it in and then just scale it in behind Bobak's net. Taken away there by Bell. Bell now up across the right side. He's got it up across the red line, and he'll just advance it in to the Wrangler zone and get bumped off the puck there by Spinner. Along to the near corner. Taken there by Spinner. He'll yank it back to the far side there to Peterson. Peterson around the far side. Peterson, right wing, coast to coast. Good stick there by Onstad. Onstad around the far side, going to take a U-turn back and just get things reset. With 9:25 remaining in the third, they'll drop it off to Gockler. Gockler behind the Mudbugs net. Now off the far side boards. Chopped at, taken there by Fetchko. He'll glide it back to Hallard. Behind the Mudbugs net, Hallard's going to take his time. Mudbugs clock. Mudbugs have the clock on their side, rather. Fetchko glides in, quick wrister, blocked in front, and it gets the protective netting. We are down to 8:52 remaining here in the Sterling Dental Center third. It is a 3-0 Shreveport advantage. Mudbugs yearning for their 6th win of the season, which has been quite elusive. Face off to the right of Guchar. One there by Shreveport, far half wall. 4-on-4 hockey. Quick shot. Actually, now back to 5-on-5. Check that. I miscounted. Now up across the neutral zone, taken there by Amarillo. Here they come. Puck now just worked back into the far corner. Battaglia along that far half wall. Chiseling away at it there is Bremer now behind the cage. Mitchell, or check, that was Roginski. A couple of big bodies. Easy to get those two mixed up. Here comes Gotinski. He's got a goal and an assist tonight. Looking for more. Checks his man spinner into the boards. Along to the far corner. Flipped back out to center. They'll dish it back. And it's grabbed and flagged down there by Mitchell. Mitchell going to take his time with 7:55 to go in the third. They'll drop it off to Gockler. Mudbugs can take all the time they want. They got a lead, and they got 7:45 remaining. Here's Morse, far corner, works it in behind the Amarillo net. Played back to the right point. Gockler has it to the left point. Oh, fan on the shot there was Bell, so he'll just steer it in behind the Amarillo cage. Along to the left side, near side rather. Now the left side, Henriksen comes in. He'll glide back in to the point. Far circle, quick shot, save, made there by Bobak. Oh, and he turns around, and he's able to clutch it between his pads in one of the best ad-lib plays I've ever seen. Great athleticism from the Northwood, Ohio native. He made the right pad save, and then it was behind him. He had nothing he could do there except clinch his pads behind him and cover up the hot potato. With 7:17 remaining in the third. Shreveport still on top, 3-0. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of Bobak. Face off one there by Shreveport. Howard rips it around the near side boards over to Fetchko. Trying to flip it out, he does. And now Clary able just wing it back into the Bug zone. Far side. Led up ahead there to Onstad. Onstad's got it. And he'll just muscle it back into the Amarillo zone. Down to 6:50 remaining in regulation. Near half wall, Mudbugs trying to hold the zone, stolen away. Backhand shot, rebound chance. Oh my goodness, what a left pad save. How did that puck not go in? Koklachev was there, and I don't know if the left pad got there in time. The net came off its mooring in the process. With 6:40 remaining in regulation. Face-off will stay deep in the Amarillo zone. Face-off to the left of Max Guchar. Mudbugs, after tonight's game, will be at Buffalo Wild Wings in Bossier City for the exclusive post-game party. You don't want to miss it. Have some wings, enjoy some good times with your favorite hockey team. Looks like there was a little bit of a review on a potential goal that might have been scored, but it was waved off emphatically from Dylan Zobel. Face off to the right of Guchar. Battle that. One there by Amarillo. Along the near side. Chopped at. Held in there by Gato. Gato's got it. Gato works it in along the end boards. Taken away there by Bessick. He closed the lane up pretty good. Off the near side boards. Held in there. Oh, it just bounced over the stick of Bremer now. Bremer grabs it. Floated ahead to Gato. Back to the far circle there to Steele. Backhanded back up top. Gockler. High slot. Ripper. Blocked in front. Rebound chance. And it's a great job there by Bessett to knock it out of trouble. Mudbugs still pushing here. Looking for the icing on the cake. Along to the far corner. Now Steele has it. Trying to work it back to the point. It's intercepted. Back out to center. Puck now banged back in there by Burkle. Slowed down there by Bell and to avoid a hit. Along to the far corner, Roginski has it. Left side, worked in, twisted into the far corner. Now Gotinski tried to grab it, getting help there from Roginski. And now taken away there by Peterson. Good forechecking here by Gotinski. And getting help there by Roginski. Working it down low. Play back to the right point. Mitchell, Mudbugs keep the play alive to the point. They'll just park it in deep, and Roginski will do some dirty work down low. Roginski trying to get around that far corner, and a good stick there by Scrastons to brush it all the way down. Oh, wow, icing waved off. Mudbugs couldn't believe it. Along to the far side, now to the right side there to Morse. Bouncing around through the neutral zone, taken back into the Amarillo zone. Bessick's going to grab it. He'll wheel it around to the near side, knocked off. Mudbugs steal, Mack a drive! And a glove save made there by Guchar. 4:40 remaining here in the third. It is a 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Mudbugs will be back at it tomorrow night. It'll be a 7-11 puck drop teddy bear toss night. You don't want to miss it at George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. Get your tickets by giving us a call now at 318-636-7094 or logging on to tickets.georgespond34.com. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Mac Taylor, the newest Mudbug, chopping away at it. Gotinski was there, now worked out free. Up the near side now, Carney, 3-on-2. Carney comes around, intercepted. Great back check there by Gotinski to steal it from the backside. 4:25 remaining in regulation. Amarillo now getting in a very desperate mode as Boback kind of flashes his gloves to get in Munoz's vision. Played back out to center. Koklachev along the left side will just ladle it in behind the cage of Guchar. I don't know if Amarillo's thinking about pulling their goalie down by 3. Some coaches do it. Off the stick of Carney in deep into the Shreveport zone. Amarillo's just not used to being down this much in a game. They've been that talented and that good. Puck now just throttled back in there by Onstock. Along the end boards behind Guchar. Puck battling toward the walls. Mudbugs just want to keep dwindling this clock down. Penalty coming up to Amarillo. That's huge. That is going to negate any kind of miracle attempt for the Wranglers. Boy, Koklachev fired up there. Don't want to poke that bear. DeMarco's in the box. Now some more chirping going around. Looks like Brimmer had a few words to say toward the Amarillo bench. Brimmer always playing this game at a high level. Speaks to the level of his love for the game and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Right wing, cross-ice pass intercepted. Taken away there by Steele. Cross-checking the call through the bumper slot. Gato threw it toward the net. It got blocked. Held in there. Far corner there by Volkema. He'll throw it back up top. Slid across there to Gato from the right point. Now it goes near half wall. Flipped back up top. Hallard, far circle. Steal a blast. Stick save made there by Guchar, and it gets the protective netting. Well, Mudbugs are going to have 1:34 left of Scott Powerline power play. An area that they want to continue to improve on. Face off to the right of Guchar, and Amarillo able to ram it off the far side boards. Intercepted. Mudbugs kind of give it up a little bit. And out of the near side, right side, Gockler Flipped ahead to Koklichev. Oh, the give and go to Gockler. Missed the tape. Played back out to center. Intercepted. Mudbugs trying to be smart with the puck here. They just want to get pucks in deep. Now knocked on over to Fetchko, and Fetchko's just going to take his time. Along to the right side over to Onstott. Works it in, and now working around the walls and just dump it in behind the cage. Max got it with 2.5 remaining in the third. 50 seconds left on the Scott Powerline power play. Along to the near side. Onstott's there. Trying to work it out of trouble. Down to 2:15 left in the third. Played back out now near half wall. Gockler. And he can't get it in deep. Intercepted there by Oakland. And Oakland will dump it down the length of the ice. 2 minutes left in regulation. 20 seconds left on this man advantage for the Bugs. Boy, bright side, the first choice personnel penalty kill has been dynamite tonight for the Bugs. It's been a key in this game. Gato to Bremer, back to Gato. Gato kind of missed a shot toward that puck as Todorov will rip it down the length of the ice. Bobak carefully handled for Hallard, and the Mudbugs will take their time. And now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 90 seconds remaining in the third. No rush for Hallard. He'll flip it down the length of the ice. Off the stick now of Bremer. He'll thread it in. Quick shot there by Steele. He fanned on it. Into the far corner now. 1:15 remaining. Puck floated around. Played back out to center. Now knocked around far side. Spinner gets slowed down. And now we got a little bit of a fight. That's Roginski and Todorov. Here we go. Far half wall. Right. Couple of right hooks. There by Roginski. An uppercut. He's landing a few. And now a shot across Roginski's head. Another shot there. Todorov now wailing away. And now they're going to break it up. As Roginski was in a perilous spot. Roginski's helmet wasn't off, so not much to take out of that one. But Todorov fired up. Roginski very fired up, and here we go. They'll both get a head start to the showers. They might need a little bit of security here as they get Todorov out. And they got it. Now he's got his jersey stuck along his backside. With 1:09 remaining in the third. I like that fire from Roginski. A guy that really is just a very laid-back giant of a fella. Not known for that, but boy, a lot of fire from number 25. .109 now left in regulation. Now Austin Bremer's going to skate over at center ice. Mudbugs in front 3-0. And a long discussion now at center ice. I believe they'll just get 5s and 10s. And we'll get this dog and pony show back on the road. Or back in session. The dog and pony show will be to El Paso. The Mudbugs are going to make another trek all the way down to a special part of Texas for another 2-game set with the Rhinos. Bremer's done. He got all that he wanted out of that conversation. I don't know if there's going to be anything additional. The refs had to break it up because Roginski kind of got stuck. And then he couldn't really get back up. And then Todorov just had some freebies wailing away. I'd say Roginski probably landed a few good ones before the tides turned on him. And then the officials came in to break it up. Big hello to the Hallard family tuning tonight from New Jersey. Glad to have them with us. Unfortunately, I finished off that delicious toffee within a record-setting time. Big thanks to Mrs. Hallard for giving me that.
Penalties at 18 minutes, 51 seconds of the third period. Mudbugs number 25.
Face off in the right wing circle to the left of Boback. Oh, looks like an additional penalties. Oh, instigating on Roginski. So the Mudbugs are on the first choice personnel penalty kill to close out the game. And now skating out, ready to come out maybe, was Guchar. Lofted in behind Boback's net. Taken away, and the puck is flipped down the length of the ice. So Guchar, no plans to vacate his net because Amarillo is going to be on the man advantage. 45 seconds remaining. 3-0 lead for Shreveport. Along to the near side. Taken down there was Chenchukov. And the puck now jabbed at. Good job there by Gotinski to punch it up ahead. And now Besic through the neutral zone will throw it back to Chenchukov. Far side Hallard will slap it back out to center. Last chance for Amarillo. Along the far side. Puck now popped back into the Shreveport zone. Carefully off the near side window and back down the length of the ice. Taken there by Hallard. Taken there by Morris. Morris skates in left side, far corner. He'll work it in behind the cage. Now behind Guchar's net. Thrown back up top, and that'll do it for the first time since October 30th. Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Claws up! Devin Boback with his second shutout as a Mudbug. What a special moment for Boback as he does it in front of his dad, Mr. Jeff, who made the trip down from Ohio. Final score, the Mudbugs 3. The Wranglers nothing. As the Mudbugs earn the shutout and the 8-game losing streak is over. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back in to George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Mudbugs winners tonight for the first time in over a month, and it feels good to snap out of an 8-game losing streak. They pick up their 6th win of the season, and they do it behind Devin Boback, earning his second shutout of the season. Gunnar Moore, your third star. Logan Gotinski, your second star, and Devin Boback going to pick up the top star after a shutout, his second shutout of the season. And boy, that feels good for Boback. Battling through some tough times, able just to make 19 saves and pick up his second shutout of the season. Great work from him as he needed it, and his fourth win of the season. The game started out great for the Mudbugs. Really late in that first period, they start to crack the board at 14:53. Gunnar Moore was able to gun in his first of the season. Logan Gotinsky helped assist. It was a shot through traffic, and the Mudbugs led 1-0. Then at 19:49, Austin Brimmer took a brilliant feed from Onstadt, and boy, he roofed it in for his seventh of the season. Onstadt and Heidi got the assists. The Mudbugs led 2-0 after one period of play. Then in the second, the last goal of the game, which was scored at 14:43, it was a loose puck in front, kind of a broken play. Logan Gotinsky able to elevate it in for his fourth of the season. Heidi and Taylor got the assists, and the new man, Mac Taylor, able to pick up his first point in his junior hockey league career. That's a special moment for him. He'll never forget for the 04 born. Well, that's going to wrap things up. Mudbugs go to 6-11-4, and with the loss, Amarillo drops to 16-6. So the Mudbugs, who are at the bottom of the South, able to topple the South Division leaders tonight, and they shut them out 3-0. Stick around for our next broadcast. It'll be tomorrow night, Teddy Bear Toss Night. We hope to see you here at George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. It'll be a 7-11 puck drop, 650 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to tickets.georgespond34.com. I'm Chet Yoder, thanking all our corporate partners, fans, and viewers for tuning in to tonight's game. Final score, Shreveport 3, Amarillo 0. Mudbugs winners tonight as they snap an 8-game losing skid. I'm Chet Yoder, as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey, and as always,